Rolesville High School has an awesome way of helping their freshmen transition into the high school experience. It's called their RAM Freshman Academy. Today, we speak with administrators and teachers who are telling us about the success of this program. I'm Jennifer Eddins, and this is Spotlight on Schools. Rolesville High School is eager to help freshmen transition into the high school experience. Their RAM Academy creates a smaller school setting, allowing teachers and administrators to know the students and the individual challenges they face.
The things that we have implemented, the smaller setting, they are all up here on the 4th floor. It's more of a transitional year. When we invest in kids more than just their academics, and we're having those relationships with them. We're asking them how they're doing. We're talking to them about what's going on at home. It shows the kids that you have people in this building that care about you.
For students, knowing someone cares makes all the difference. RAM Academy teacher Joshua Kincaid has a positive and compassionate approach that encourages students and earned him Teacher of the Year.
I think the biggest thing that I have to my advantage is the relationships that I've created with these kids. A lot of these kids, they just want to be talked to and not necessarily demanded, and they want to feel like they're important. And I think that's kind of ties back into my philosophy of teaching, and I just want to make them feel special every day.
The freshman panel we spoke with definitely feels that special attention and shared their feelings about RAM Academy.
High school and middle school usually would be like so different, but it's like bringing similarities together.
I agree with what Abby said, like how it makes it easier, because since there's like a freshman academy, you sort of have people that are like in the same boat as you.
I was kind of scared like that I would be like an outcast, so that was another fear that I had. But the fear that I had like the most was like not making friends. I actually made a lot of friends. I was kind of surprised.
It's kind of in a good way. It's kind of good because like 10th, 11th, and 12th graders aren't allowed up here that much. Like some are for class periods, but not during lunch. Like they have the stairs over here blocked off and everything, so we can't go anywhere. I think that's a good idea.
I found out that all of my teachers are like, they're cool teachers, like from middle school to 9th grade. Like they treat you different, like they treat you like adults.
Of course, easing into adult responsibility means these freshmen need dedicated educators looking out for them.
Most of the time they come from a smaller school setting, middle school to high school. As you know, Rolesville High School is a huge school. Our great counselor, Ms. Jackie Arnold, she heads up the RAM ambassadors, and there are students who could come from other grades other than 9th grade, and they kind of act as support system, peer support systems for our freshmen.
Last year we had, I think, close to a 9% retention rate for 9th grade, and typically you do find that in the 9th grade is the highest number of students who are retained. So that was one of the first things I wanted to tackle this year.
How do you go about making sure the freshmen understand what lies ahead?
We see that at the start of every year with our RAM camp or our freshman orientation day. It was amazing this year. We had over 300 students come, but we kind of try to start there. We try to keep it simple. Try not to hit them all at once.
A smooth adjustment into high school enables students to consider their options for the future.
I really want to play volleyball at Appalachian. We toured the campus. It's like really pretty, and I don't know, it's just really cool school.
I might go to college after high school and then go to the Army, or I don't know, I'm still thinking about that yet.
No matter where life leads each student in the class of 2020, it is certain that the educators at Rolesville High School are preparing them for the journey ahead.
The kids are very receptive to kind of what we're preaching, and they come from I'm a huge fan of structure, order, and discipline. I think with those three things, those can make anybody successful. Coming from kind of a military background and living there, and that's kind of what's been established not only up here on the 4th floor of the Freshman Academy, but in the school building as well. The morale has been boosted, and the expectations, the bar has been set, not only for the kids but for us as teachers. And I think that's huge when it comes to the Freshman Academy, because we're kind of setting a path of positivity versus, you know, following a beaten one that maybe, you know, lead down the wrong road.
Thank you for watching this episode of Spotlight on Schools. If you would like us to spotlight your school, email me at jennifer.edens@ewtv.org.